Okay, so your video 15, the most probably the last video for chapter 2 science class 10, acids, bases and salts. Okay, so there yesterday we have done some questions on the same pages, but that were already there, we have already discussed previously, so we just marked it as references. Today also same thing, it's already there on your tuition note, but we want to discuss a little bit, that's why. Okay, so question number 2 we have not done yet, so page 35 you go there. Now for this you keep your textbook ready, okay, and tuition note in front of you and the tuition copy also. Let me read. Solution reacts with crushed eggshell to give a gas that turns lime water milky. The solution must contain A NaCl, B HCl, like that. 4 choices are given, so we have to find out the right choice. But not just the right answer, but why is that answer the right choice? That's what we're trying to discuss. So write this here on your tuition copy and this one also. And then on your textbook, write this part, okay, for reference later on, so you can easily refer back to your tuition, because all these questions are there already on your tuition notes starting from page 74. Now write this on your tuition copy and this part near this question on your textbook. So you have to write in 2 places there. Now let us come back to your tuition copy and you also write so that you will get it by looking at that page 74, okay, of your tuition note. Open to page 74. So crushed eggshell means the egg cover, we know is whitish in color. That means if it is white, means it contains a good amount of calcium carbonate. So keep some space here and write here calcium carbonate, right? Okay, I hope you're writing. Okay, okay, that's good. So calcium carbonate, so here Ca2 plus CO3 2 minus, so 2 and 2 valency cancelled. Now we know it will contain calcium carbonate because calcium carbonate is white in color. And there's a good amount of calcium carbonate in the egg cover, okay. So now what is this? This is nothing but a metal carbonate. Write that also, you will get it very clearly as you do this along with me. Okay, I hope you're doing it. So now, why this metal carbonate? Because calcium is a metal and this is the carbonate radical, so metal carbonate. Now go to question number 15 and 16 and you read that, you will understand. It's on tuition note, page 40, 41 I think, okay. This you're writing on your tuition note. This you have written on your textbook. This whole thing you are written on the tuition note and you're writing all these things on your tuition note. Do that, okay, it's important, you will learn it quite well. So if you go to page 40 of your tuition note, open there. Keep it by the side of your copy and textbook. There the question is saying, question number 15, page 40, okay. There, briefly explain how acids and bases react with metals. 15. How do metal carbonates and metal hydrogen carbonates or metal bicarbonates react with acids? Explain with activity. Now look there. On page 41, that question 15, the last para, that is the paragraph just before question 16, there on page 41. Let me read. Okay, look there, metal carbonate, which is this one here. Calcium carbonate is also a metal carbonate. Metal hydrogen carbonate or metal carbonate or metal hydrogen carbonate on reaction with acid produce what? Read. Yes, the corresponding salt. Again, read on. Yes, water and carbon dioxide. Say once more. The corresponding salt, water and carbon dioxide. So when it reacts with acid, they said, so the right choice will be your HCl, which is the choice number B, I think, on your text. Yeah, so why is this the right choice we're going to see now? Because we just now say metal carbonate react with acid to produce what? Salt. Okay, salt. Just write here salt, water, and then what? Carbon dioxide. Okay, just a little bit below the arrow, we write these 3 things, let us say. Just do it, you'll learn it so well. Now, what is the salt? See here, calcium and chloride combined, then the salt will be calcium chloride. Calcium chloride. So write it down. You don't need to write it in exam, but then if you write now, you'll understand it so well. So we know from our starter, make the formula. Yes, CH2 plus chloride, Cl1 minus. So 1 here, the valency here, 2. That's right. So the 2 will go to the lower backside of Cl, and then 1 valency of the chloride need not be shifted. So this is the salt. Then water though we know, and carbon dioxide though we know, right? So this is the situation. The calcium carbonate in the crush shell react with HCl to produce a salt calcium chloride, water and carbon dioxide. So the gas that is coming out according to the question, which they did not tell us, is the gas that is coming out is carbon dioxide. Now we know. Now let us balance Ca1. Okay, so balancing is here, atoms right below. Okay, you can write below, then you write your left hand side, and then here right hand side, 1 2 3 4 whatever. So here Ca, the first atom, put your pencil here, right in the boxes, put your pencil, 1 on the left, 1 on the right. So far balanced. Carbon, C is carbon, Ca is calcium. They are different, okay? Calcium and carbon. 1 C on the left. And here, this is not carbon, this is calcium. This is the one. 1 again. So it's balanced so far. Then O, okay, O, 3 on the left. And O here, 1, 2, 3 on the right. So this balance so far. Then H, 1 on the left. H here, 2 on the right. So that cannot be. So we can balance only by increasing the lesser one, which is here. Cannot do from back, right? So from front, 2H, 2H. Now take your eraser and rub these two. Now it's balanced. Now the moment you do that, this here 2Cl, one more atom therefore. There are 5 atoms I think. On the left 2Cl, 2 ones are 2Cl. On the right 2. So everything is now balanced. So this equation is balanced. So we know now 1 molecule of calcium carbonate reacts with 2 molecules of hydrochloric acid to give us 1 molecule of calcium chloride, 1 molecule of water, and then 1 molecule of carbon dioxide. Now go back to the question and let me read. This gas turns lime water milky. What gas? This carbon dioxide gas. The question did not tell us, but we found it out by, we know, because we know the metal carbonates always react with acid to produce the salt, water and carbon dioxide. Always carbon dioxide come out. So this gas here that has come out in step 2, step 1 and now step 2, the gas that has come out here turns lime water milky. Now lime water means, write down, lime water is nothing but calcium hydroxide, okay, remember that. So this is the lime water, which is a clear transparent liquid, okay. Calcium hydroxide is a clear transparent liquid, so it will pass through this. AQ you may or may not write. AQ means this is dissolved in water. Lime water is always dissolved, lime dissolved in water to produce calcium hydroxide. So when you do that, what always you get is, we've done this previously also, we get calcium carbonate. Write it down, and which is white in color. Calcium carbonate is always whitish in color. Now here, so here Ca2 plus CO3 2 minus. This is solid precipitate. So 2 cancelled, and then here water is the byproduct. So whenever carbon dioxide is passed through lime water, calcium carbonate is produced along with the water. That's why the lime water is turning milky, means white, because the calcium carbonate is white. So this explains to us. So the gas is carbon dioxide. Okay, now we can check the balancing. I think we can do this here again with a table if you want. Write down the table like this again, a new one. And then let's start with the first atom, carbon here, 1 on the left, and here right side. This is not carbon, this is the one, 1. Next is here oxygen is 2 plus here 2 ones are 2, 2 plus 2 4. On the left 4 oxygen atoms. Right, also 3 plus 1 at the back, 4, so it's balanced. Then let us go to calcium, Ca. Okay, then here 1 on the left. Then here on the right side, yes, say. Back no number means, yes, that's right, 1. Then here O2, O is done, H2. So H is 2 on the left. Now how many O on the right? Let us check. 2. So this equation though already balanced. Nothing is further needs to be done. Right? It's already balanced by itself. So this is what is happening. That's why the lime water is turning milky. So the right answer is this can happen only. These two steps can happen only when the eggshell is mixed with HCl. So HCl is the right choice. And here this right choice, I told you to tick this one here. You'll find it already answered. So let us read once more before we go to the next one. A solution reacts with crushed eggshell to give a gas that turns lime water milky. The solution contains B, HCl. And we know why it is turning milky, everything, because of the carbon dioxide that is coming, everything. So confirm now that the only choice that will match this is the acid. A is NaCl, that's not acid, that's salt. B is the acid, HCl. LiCl, lithium chloride, that is also not an acid. KCl, potassium chloride, is not an acid, this is a salt, right? So the only acid there is this one, and only acid can remove the carbon dioxide from the eggshell, calcium carbonate, to produce carbon dioxide, which turns the lime water milky. So 100% sure now it will be HCl, right? Because we know calcium carbonate in crushed egg, which is a metal carbonate, will react with acid to produce carbon dioxide. Only acid can do that when it reacts with a metal carbonate like calcium carbonate found in eggshell. Okay. Now let us go to question number 3. This one though, it's not on nutrition note also. Okay, and so we have to do it in nutrition copy. Or if there is space, question number 3. I think there is no space. If you can make space, question number 3 on your textbook, and you solve it there itself, or better solve it on your nutrition copy. So write it down. Question number 3. Textbook, page 35. Please write it down and follow me. Okay, let me read the question. Look there into your text. Okay, ready? Page 35. Okay, let me read. 10 ml of a solution of NaOH is found to be completely neutralized by 8 ml of a given solution of HCl. If you take 20 ml of the same solution of, means the same strength, from the same container, NaOH, the amount of HCl solution, the same solution that as before, that will be required to neutralize it will be, the choices are there. So let us solve this first. Here, 10 ml of, write along with me, of NaOH, okay, completely neutralizes equal to how many ml of HCl? 8 ml of the given HCl solution. So there are two containers, one with NaOH, the other with HCl. So 10 ml of the NaOH of that sample completely neutralizes 8 ml of the given HCl solution. That's given to us. Therefore, 1 ml of NaOH will completely neutralize how many? Just like 5 mangoes equal to rupees 50. So 1 mango will be equal to rupees 50. We know na mango method. Common sense, how much? Let's try. Yes, 10 rupees. How will you get that 10? This one divided by right divided by left. Right, so this is rupees 10. So do likewise. 10 ml, 8. So 1 ml will be this 8 right divided by left. Just like you did this. Right by left. So 8 by 10. So that's for 1 ml neutralizing that much of HCl. this much ml of the given HCl solution. So this is the one. Now, so continue. They are asking us for how much. Go back to your textbook. So if we take 20 ml of the same solution of NaOH, so if it is for 20 ml of the NaOH completely neutralizes, they're asking for, if we take 20 ml of NaOH, how much ml of the HCl it can neutralize. So if you want the price of 10 mangoes, then now price of 1 mango here 10, right, upper right to lower left 100 rupees, upper right to lower left. So upper right, this one 8 by 10 ml into this one here 20, and we cannot bring this ml from left to right. The ml is already there. What is there on the right will remain on the right. What is there on the left will remain on the left. Only the number we can breathe. So this one here 0 and 0. So 8 to the 16 ml. So 20 ml of the NaOH sample of this type can neutralize 16 ml of the given HCl solution. So the answer is this one. So the right choice answer is found in D, 16 ml. I hope you're getting it right. So now go back to textbook and take it right like this on your tuition copy. I hope you have understood. Then when later on you get time, you can put an arrow at question number 3 and put towards the bottom. There's a white space there, right? There you can write the steps like this. If you get space, you write it there. Okay, now let us go to the next question. That is here. Question number 3 is done now. 4 we have already done yesterday in the previous video, in the previous class. Then 5 we have done in the normal classes in the test portions. Okay, so it's there on your tuition note also. So now 6 yesterday we have done. 7 we will do now. So go to there 7 on your textbook. Write your question number 7. Textbook, page 35. On your, no need to write this. Write near this on your textbook. Right there, tuition note. Okay, tuition note, page 76. You will get this. Like that, you write on your textbook near the question 7. And now go to your tuition note. That is page 76. Go to that page. We don't need to write this. I think we can just read through. Let me read the question. Now with your tuition note alone, nothing to write for this one. I'll read the question. Why does distilled water not conduct electricity, whereas rainwater does? I'm going to read, okay? Distilled water is pure water, means H2O will be there only, nothing else, and contains only water molecules, means H2O molecules. So you need not write, but your pure water will be like this, H2O, H2O, like this only, pure water. But rainwater is like this. Look here. Of course, water will be majority, water molecules, and in between water molecules are usually containing the metal ions. Because of the flow of river, there are minerals there, so magnesium ion, like that, and sodium ion, like that, will be there in the river water, rainwater, and lots of water molecule combined with it. So along with the water molecule, pure ones, there are ions in the rainwater. Okay, distilled water is pure water and contains only water molecules. Water is a covalent compound. Water is not ionic, so it cannot produce ions. Pure water therefore do not have ions and are not ionic, so they do not decompose into ions. Because they are covalent, they cannot break into ions. Therefore, distilled water do not conduct electricity, as they do not contain ions in them to do so. For electricity to pass through liquid, the liquid must have ions. But pure water is a covalent compound and it has no ions. So how will current flow, right? On the other hand, rainwater contains, there on your tuition note it's missing, please write it down. Rainwater contains, okay, rainwater contains ions. And what type of ions? Cations, that is positive ions and anions. So along with these positive ions also, like these common ones, carbonate ions, bicarbonate ions, like that will be there along with the rainwater, positive also, negative also. So released, how is it released? Released from the salts dissolved in them, because salts are substances that are ionic, when dissolved in water, break up into ions, positive and negative. So because of the salt minerals that are there on the surface of the earth, as the rainwater flows, it will dissolve the salts, and the salts will break up into positive and negative ions. That's what it means. These ions carry current when electricity is passed through the rainwater. Thus, rainwater conducts electricity because of the presence of cations and anions that are coming out from the salts that are dissolved in the rainwater. That's why rainwater conducts electricity, not because of the water, but because of the ions present in them. And the current in liquid is nothing but the flow of ions, positive, negative, right? So that explains it. Now, to understand it better than this also, there at the bottom, look there on your tuition note, page 76. Page 76, okay? Also refer the paragraph before basis in question 29, from beginning till the paragraph just before basis, the heading basis. You will read and you will understand better, okay? A same explanation is given. So let us continue the question number 8 and all in the next video 16, okay?